Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your boy Robert Bob TV Brown with Freedom on Fire, Hardcore Politics Edition. It is 10:24 a.m. on March 29th. Today is a good day. I know I kind of went off yesterday on Keith Ellison, but he had it coming, bruh. Bruh, you had it coming. All right, now I do want to take back some words. I call the man a punk. Keith's not a punk, man. I mean, I kind of got it. Well, sometimes he can do. Sometimes he can do punk moves. Sometimes he can punk out. Sometimes he can be a coward. I mean, sometimes I've probably been accused of being a coward or punk before. In some areas, I don't see where, but I probably have. So I don't necessarily take it back, but I'm trying to work on not calling people names like DAs and idiots and stuff like that. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to tame my tongue and things like that. Let me take these glasses off. Anyway, I want to go back on some things that Keith said, and I'm going to hit another topic. Keith talked about, of course, we need to buck up. Keith has to understand, and I hope he takes some time to realize, you don't talk down to a giant. And you got to understand, you're looking at the progressives in your base, and you're supposed to be one of them. And you think, well, you just need to do what the leadership tell you to do because you're so small and minute. And you need to look outside your party because the progressives are a united, huge front. Now we may be kind of scattered brain and coming together, but that is changing, Doc. And we support every method to push you corporate Democrats or you coward Democrats. What's a coward Democrats? Not quite corporate. You could be progressive and cower down to whatever the corporate leadership tell you to do. Case in point, Bernie Sanders cowered down when Chuck Schumer, from what I know, threatened his little positions on the different committees that he's on if he don't support Hillary Clinton. And that could be the very thing that caused him to cower down. Do not know whether it's true or not, but it could cause him to cower down because he worked so hard to get on those committees. And I say he need to get the coward out of him and use his leverage, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second, and just take over the Democratic Party. He's the real true leader, and he need to ball up and realize that he holds the cards. Democratic Party has no breath if he's not breathing the breath of life in him. Bernie Sanders is literally breathing the breath of life in the Democratic Party. Bruh, you need to keep your breath. You have major leverage over them. You're right now the most popular senator and most popular politician in all of the United States, if not all of the world. Hillary Clinton is the least popular candidate. I just read a tweet of Keith Ellison talking about what's the deal. You're surely not going to compare Hillary Clinton to Trump. First of all, Hillary Clinton is a private citizen. She is not an elected official. She can go golf or go jump in a lake, as far as I care, with 15 alligators. I don't care. She does not concern me, and she should not be in any conversation at all in politics. And as soon as you talk it, I turn off. And here's a news flash to you, Mr. Ellison. I can be against Trump and I can be against Hillary Clinton. And there's nothing you can tell me to make me like or love Hillary Clinton because I know too much about her for me not to like her as a politician. Love her as a person, sweet grandma. I don't know about that wife thing. But nevertheless, horrible politician, horrible leader. And I don't know where you get this diamond. Trump has done more in business than she has ever done in her life politically. And I'm not a Trump fan, but Trump has a level of success, achieved some success, made some money, lost a lot of money, probably got some about hook or crook, some are legit. Donated a lot of money just like the Clintons. But the difference between him and Clinton is they didn't have people give them money. He earned it. Man, you talking about Donald Trump and looking at what's I talk about whoever I want to talk. It's my microphone. Okay? I paid $15 for it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me get off that. Bernie Sanders. I want to talk about Bernie Sanders and the power that he possesses right now. Now, I know a lot of us, including myself, we kind of throwing our hands with Bernie. We see him as a sheepdog trying to lead lambs into the slaughter of the DNC, Democratic Party, and that's what it is, a slaughterhouse. If you try to do anything outside of what they want you to do or their bylaws, they're going to slaughter you. Ask Nina Turner and how they did her when she ran for being charged of elections and things like that. They will slaughter you. Right now, they're the most corrupt party in the world today. In the United States. Green Party, everybody else looks more favorable than the Democratic Party. And what Bernie Sanders needs to do is realize how much leverage he holds. He has over 50% of the Democratic Party on his side now. Over 50%. Remember, 13 million people left the Democratic Party because of the condescending, narcissistic, dominating, finger pointing, undermining, bullying tactics of the Democratic Party and the DNC and the DCCC. A bunch of pushover bullies. And you got to talk about Trump. Bernie says you got to wake up to the fact that you are their leader. I don't care if the Washington Post don't want to admit it. The New York Times don't want to admit it. I don't care if Chuck Schumer walk around acting like he's the leader. He is not the freaking leader. DNC and Democratic Party, you know that Chuck Schumer is not your leader. Never really liked him as a politician. I voted for Robin Levine here in New York City. I wish she would have toppled him from the Green Party. She bring more class and grit and guts to the party. The only reason he's there. Guys, you want to know how a politician will never be on your side? Why don't you Google net worth of your politicians, and you'll see why. Go look up the net worth of Nancy Pelosi, and you'll find out she's worth hundreds of $millions of dollars. How? What business? Did she buy some stock? What did she do? Hillary Clinton, hundreds of millions. Chuck Schumer, probably hundreds of millions too. Nancy Pelosi, I think her age is really getting to her. She's starting to sound like what's the movie star that Katharine Hepburn had her latter years? She's starting to sound like that. We have to have term limits on these people. We don't need these people coming into politics as a teenager and leaving out on their grave as a teenager. No, you need to be done 10 years top. If the president only get 8 years, what make you think you need to get 80 or 18? We got to have the term limits. And I'm doing this series called What Should Be in the Platform. That should be in the platform. And that's one thing I would support Donald Trump in if he push it. Term limits. We need to get rid of the old school. I'm not going to say they don't have a young thought, because you got older people like Bernie Sanders, a whole lot of other people got some fresh thoughts about society. But these people are so old school, staunch Democrats, so used to being corporatist Democratic and getting money from donors, and still expect the people to just, where else you going to go? Now, I got to tell you where I'm going. I'll vote a Republican before I vote you this time. Because I might as well, because that's what you are, a Republican. Why should I give you the satisfaction of my vote? back to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, you're gonna have to take some time out. Go get a little vacation. Go sit down on a little lawn chair in Cancun somewhere. Sip on your coconut, whatever, mojito, whatever. Get a little buzzy buzz. You know, you and Jane, y'all go up later on that night, do what you got to do. Make it happen. Make some babies. Wake up in the morning, open up the curtain. Look at the beautiful sunset. And think about who really leads the Democratic Party. It's you. You are the leader. You're in the forefront, and they just trying to piggyback on your fame, your popularity. You are the last breath of the DNC. They can't even, somebody ask them the question, who's the leader of the Democratic Party? And you see Nancy Pelosi. Barack Obama, he still, Hillary Clinton, she didn't win. They just can't admit that you the man. And even though we got some disagreement, I can't take away what you've done up to this point. Fighting for the rights of people, changing legislation, putting in amendments that really help people. I'm not going to take that away from you. And I'm not going to shoot you down for that. I respect you and honor you for that. Some of the decision to go with Hillary Clinton, I don't. After they done screwed you out of the election and you continue to follow their lead like a puppy, I don't agree with that. You should have gave them the Russian thumbs up and ran third party, and we wouldn't have had this Trump situation. So, you need to come to the conclusion that you are the leader. Chuck Schumer is not the leader. I don't care if they voted him in. He is not the leader. You are the leader of the Democratic Party. So congratulations. You took over the Democratic Party. Now all you have to do is take over the Democratic Party. It's up to you, man, to take it over. And if I was you in your shoes, this is what I would do to prove that I'm the man. When it comes to every bill that I put out, universal health care. In other words, I want Medicare for all. I will tell the caucus, you got to vote Medicare for all. The days of screwing me over is done, son. You didn't think I didn't know you screw me over. Oh, you thought I was just going to take it. Look, Doc, this is not Oz. And I ain't got to take it. You thought, okay, I took it for a while, but I ain't taking it no more. I'm the man. And if you don't pass, if every Democratic, and I mean every Democratic leader do not pass Medicare for all, I'm going to wipe my hand with the Democratic Party, and I'm going with Nick Brandon and start a third party. What? Yep. Then we'll see who's the real leader and how much power Bernie Sanders really have. And I will say it again. Here's my next legislation. Now, we can't do about what the Republicans do, but we can do something about what the so-called People's Party, the Democratic Party, will do. I'm telling you. If one of you defect on this, I am going to cut my ties with the Democratic Party, and I'm going to meet my man Nick Brandon tomorrow, and we're going to start the People's Party. Now, I'm a voting block guy, but if you can get that kind of balls, if you can buck that up, then you the man. You need to take your rightful stand, man. Congratulations, in my book, you transformed the Democratic Party. All you have to do is take your stand, and all you have to do is sit on your throne, grab your scepter, and put on your crown, and let them know, I'm the king of the Democratic Party right now. Yeah, somebody from a far, far land called Independent came to the kingdom of Democrats, and I'm sitting on the throne. And if you want to beat these up and coming forces coming in to take over this kingdom, you better recognize me as king and do everything I tell you to do, or I'm going to leave and let them consume you. I don't need you, Democratic Party. I got independents out there that's willing to follow me, which doubles you and the Republican combined. I got half of the Democrats willing to cut their ties with me, with you guys, and follow me like the Pied Piper that Trump was supposed to be. And I even got some Republicans that I'm winning over in all the rural states. I'm the man. Like Ric Flair said, I'm the best thing that's going on today. Woo! You're looking at the man. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. And none of you people in this Congress can beat me. It's time for you to start styling and profiling. You are the jet flying, high flying, whining and dining. You the man. And it's time for you to stop acting like you're not the man. And it's time for you to stop acting like you're a second-class citizen in that party. You are the party. You are the only thing that's keeping that party alive. And if you cut them off, they will die. They will have no significant, no footway in politics anymore. You're the only thing. Who else they got? Elizabeth Warren, late Liz, the one that don't show up that don't show up to play the game to the last inning. Really? Who else? Nina Turner's running for governor. And that's where, if she's not going to run for president, then that's where she need to be. Democratic Party screwed her. Tulsi Gabbard? Well, right now they hate Tulsi because she's working the middle ground between Republicans, and she recognized some things, the lies that the government been telling about Syria. So can you imagine them taking over the Democratic Party? Not now, in the future, yes. You the man. So like I said, if I was you, I'll show them how big my gonads really are. They're big and swollen. Why? Because she kicked me in them too many times. And I'm tired of it. And I'm here to let you know that I'm the man, and today I take over the party. And if you don't follow my lead in every direction I go, you can kiss off. I'm going somewhere else. And I've told you, I'd rather be with somebody who will celebrate me than tolerate me. And right now, the Democrats are just tolerating you. They fake celebrating you. Grab your scepter, Doc. Put on your crown. Put on your robe and take your rightful seat as the king of the Democrats. And you declare the law of the party. You declare that if you guys don't vote for this Medicare for all, I'm leaving this kingdom. If you don't vote for no cost education, no matter how far you want to go in school, like any other country, I'm out. Here's your chance. You got a bill right now that you're working on that you're going to bring before Congress. Now, we don't know what to do with the Republicans. We'll work on that. I mean, that's when you got to apply some real political pressure outside the Democratic Party. You already know this. But every Democrat, every last one of them, need to be signing for that. They need to sign anything that you put before their face. All of them got to sign. And if all of them don't sign, y'all can kiss my behind. I'm gone. Now, Keith Ellison, you want to talk about bucking up? That's bucking up. The ball's in your court now. This is a plan that need to take place. This is a hostile takeover. If you look at my popularity, I'm popular than any one of y'all in the Senate combined. And I'm not bragging on myself, but it's true. Why? Because I care about people. That's why. I care about people. That's why. And the people love me, and they love me because I love them. And it's genuine. And since I am the most popular politician in the world, I might as well will it. I might as well use that to my advantage. And since it is in my advantage, here's the deal. Step one. I got a bill right here. No more insurances. No more corporations get involved with our medical affairs. This ends today. We're going to step up just like any other major country. And we're going for Medicaid for all. Medicare for all. And if I find out any one of you Democrats vote against it, you would consider this bye-bye with me. You can kick me out of any kind of committee, because what's more important to me is making sure these people get what they need. And kick me out the committee and watch what I do. I will form a third party with Nick Brandon, and we will push people to rally against and tear you guys up. We will tear you guys up. I'll work with Cenk Uygur, and I'll work with Kyle Kalinske, and we're going to primary every person in the Democratic Party that does not sign that bill. Our revolution is going to help them. So we're going to push, we're going to beat you down from the inside of the Democratic Party, and we're going to beat you down from the outside of the Democratic Party. I'm going to help Nick Brandon form that third party, and any green or any other progressive that want to run for office that's going to go with these types of agenda that I'm trying to get you to go with, I'm running them. I'm pushing them, and I'm campaigning for them. Choice is yours now, Doc. Now, Keith Ellison, since you want to talk about Buck Up, you thought just because they're not supporting you, they're quitting? Tuck. No, nobody quitting. We just quitting you and your BS, man. And real progressives, they taking over now. So, no, we're not leaving. We reinforcing, but we doing without your freaking army. And not only that, we got people in your army that's going to take over too. Progressives are everywhere. In the Democratic Party, in the Republican Party, in every party. And we're uniting. And we're taking over. And we're going to start dictating the vision of this country. Not the Democrats, not Republicans, nobody. The progressives are. Sit on your throne, Bernie. Stop being a court jester and be king. Bob TV. Peace.